Hey guys, Andrew here. I've got a bit of a video for you guys today. It includes 3 projects that I finished and 2 that I'm almost done with but just need to be painted now. Some of these you've seen, some you haven't. So let's get into this. Here's one that you've kinda seen before. Just finished her over the weekend. This is my '69 Chevy Nova. I really like the way the paint came out on this car. The detail I've done to the front bumper. Blackwash the grille, and then on the SS symbol I painted that Tamiya clear red, as well as on the back bumper, blackwashed, and I painted the taillights buckets clear red, as well as the SS symbol, which is kind of hard to see. Here's the underside chassis. Sanded up the slicks, as well as the front tires to show it's been driven a bit. Straight pipes right from the headers. Detailed the back of the differential. Can't really see it, but right there you can see it. They painted the shocks blue, which I really like the way that looks. Use the same black wash on the rims to give it that kind of like a chrome black look, which I really like. The engine. I really love this engine. Right here on the valve covers, first I just left them silver, the chrome that they were, and then I, over top of them, painted them the clear red. I really like the way they came out on top of the carbs. Painted them black, as well as the intake manifold. The engine itself is copper. Headers are tan to give them more of like a ceramic look. Now to the interior, which you've kind of seen before. It's black and tan with the lines painted clear red on the front seats. Just very basic dash. The hood, nothing really all that special done to that. Alright, on to the next car that I finished. This was done as a rebuild, a Ford Mustang. This is decent. I finished in about 1 week. It looks okay, not my favorite. Start off in the interior. Painted it tan, and the seats like this. Right in here on each seat, it's painted anthracite metallic gray. Then the outsides and the rest of the interior was painted the same color. I detailed the dash with the same copper that I used on the Nova. There's the dash. the trim, the door handles, right up front with the trim. That's all done in silver. Painted the. When I did this, I didn't have the original taillights, so I just put a strip of styrene on the back, then sprayed it this yellow, and then painted it silver, and then clear red. Then, using my small detail brush, I did a little dab of silver to make backup lights. Did that on both sides. Used the silver and painted all 4 rims silver. Here's the engine. Really like this color. It first was painted in silver, and then I had a Tester's clear blue. I then just kind of, it took me like 3 coats to get that color. Then on the top of the carburetor and the valve covers, I painted silver. Here's the underside. Flat aluminum on the chassis. Little bits of detail here and there in copper. There I did a little bit of the clear blue, and on the back of the differential. That's that one done. Here's the 06 Mustang. This one you guys would probably recognize. I've done a little bit of work with it. I've turned it into more like a custom type Mustang. This one I had to put off for a long time because the front suspension, as some of you guys know, had broke. So when I did glue the front suspension back on, I didn't look at it with the body on it, so the wheels aren't centered right. So I'm not going to do anything about that. Well, let's get into this car. Painted it first here, candy apple red with a silver undercoat. I painted the hood and the wheels dark charcoal metallic gray. The the hatch for the trunk is gunmetal. Painted the sides the same color as the hood and wheels. The interior is black. And I did silver detailing. Sitting under the hood is a 1990 Ford Mustang engine, 5-liter. Here's the underside. Alright. Those are all my completed projects. Now on to projects that are, for the most part, done, just waiting for the bodies to be painted. First off is my Dodge Ram VTS. Here's the interior. Painted all in flat black and the anthracite metallic gray. Using the sticker for the dash, all detailed in silver, especially up here. The shifter isn't the original shifter that came with the kit. That one, I was trying to do something custom to it and broke, so I just took one of the broken ones from one of my other kits, broke it the rest of the way and stuck it in there and painted it silver. There's the seats. Panels are flat black and detailed with some silver. Flat black behind the seats. Here's the chassis. Here's the engine. The V12. I have it all wired up for fuel. front of the engine. The wheels. Did a little bit of sanding to them. Here's the chassis, all weathered, using flat black and silver, just to give it that really driven look. I love the way this looks. The exhaust also been detailed up. This transmission is going to be sitting in the back of the bed of the truck when it's done. This came out of a Cutlass. Weathered it all up and did a little bit of detailing. On here, you can see I did a little custom work with this. You remember how it looked on the original kit? This had plastic in it. I just cut that out and made it look open, and I have some mesh that I'm going to put it in there to give it a nice look. I'm going to be doing some custom paint job to this. It's going to be a dark gray with candy apple red stripes, 2 on the hood and 1 down the side of a custom scheme. Alright, that's that one. 69 Camaro. Interior is blue, flat black front seats. Here's the dash with some chrome. There's the shifter with some more chrome and the flat black knob. Here's the engine. Painted gold. The transmission is gunmetal underneath. Scratch built exhaust coming off the headers that came with the kit. Painted the tips smoke to give them the exhaust type driven look. Did some detailing. Very nice kit. This was an older one. The front. And last but not least, another zombie hunter that I'm doing. It's a 69 Camaro that the body's done. I'm just waiting for some more stuff to come that I need for it. I used flat red to make it look like there was blood on the front and the sides of the fenders. I filled in the windows, all 4. This front one has a mesh screen in it. Put a antenna on it. Yes, I did put dye on the back, as well as a bumper. So my plans for this one are to make it a 4x4. Make it set off the ground about maybe that high. Here are my guns, scratch built. A little bit of smoke on the tips to make them look like they've been fired. I'm not going to use a grill in this kit. I'm going to leave it open to the radiator. I cut out all the sides that were in there. So yeah, that's everything that I've got going on right now. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a good day.